This thing recorded. All right, cool. So I'm going to say hello again because we're now recording for our friends that watch the playback. So hello, everybody. For those that do not know me, my name is James Richard, and I am a certified health coach with Optavia. I've been a coach for, let's see, this July will be 5 years. And what attracted me to Optavia and to this program, to this community, was I wanted to become a coach. And really what I was looking for was optimal health. Oops, sorry about that. Really what I was looking for was optimal health. Here in Optavia, a lot of us came because maybe I just want to drop some weight, want to come off some medication, want to get healthier. But what we focus on in Optavia is a trilogy of optimal health. And that's healthy body, healthy mind, and also healthy finances. Did you guys know that? Did you guys know we're so much more than just weight loss, but there's actually a trilogy? And for our clients, if you don't know that, don't know about our trilogy, ask your coach, how has their life been benefited or blessed by the full trilogy? And I'm sure they'll love to tell you. But that's what attracted me to Optavia, was the trilogy. The physical transformation. I needed to get healthy physically, not so much weight, but I just need to get healthy physically. Mentally, I learned that Optavia is a personal development company disguised as a health and wellness company. And really what this program did for me is it helped me work on my mindset. It taught me how to make this a lifestyle so that I'm ingraining healthy habits so that it's way more than just weight loss. The other third component was financially. As a coach, I wanted to become a coach. I wanted to help people, but I also wanted to have complete control over my time, my life, and my finances. And that's one of the things as a coach, Optavia has completely blessed me with in all areas. So it's changed my life in all those areas. And I'm just grateful to have this group and this community where we can come together and support each other and really feed off of each other. So what we're going to be doing today is we have an amazing coach that's going to be sharing with us in our life book. So if for those that are clients, you already got your program, your kit, go pull out your life book. If this is your first time here, every Tuesday, we spend a few minutes in this, because this here is our program. This is where we focus on changing our mindset. This is where we focus on changing our habits. And this is how we make this a lifestyle with this transformation system here. So we're going to be diving into element 20 on maximizing your anti-inflammation protection. Isn't that so cool, guys, that for those that just thought this was weight loss, it's so much more. And so I'm excited to invite on Lanita Turqui, who's is an amazing coach. She has an amazing story, amazing transformation. She'll get into that, but she's going to be leading us through this element. And then she's going to leave about 10 minutes to the end, because we're going to open it up, because we would love to hear from you. We would love to hear what you've taken from this element, how it's impacted. What do you want to reflect on, how this element has helped you? We would also love if there's any non-scale victories, any celebrations, anything. So we'll leave about 10 minutes at the end for you to come off mute so that we can hear from our clients and our coaches as well. All right, at this time, I'm going to step out of the way and turn it over to you, Lanita. Go for it.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lanita. I started my journey back in July 2021. Since then, I started coaching actually just 3 weeks later in August of 2021. Just fun facts about me. I'm 5'3" and 3/4. And when I started, I was 207 pounds. So according to doctors, I was obese. I was experiencing extreme pain in my lower back, my knees, swelling in my ankles, along with being pre-diabetic, anemic, borderline, and having borderline high blood pressure. I made really poor food choices. And even when I would diet, I would treat myself on the weekends, pretty much damaging or throwing away everything I tried to do. So since starting the program, now I am down 45 pounds, and I actually been maintaining my weight for the last month. Building, these healthy habits really was not easy for me, because I went from eating whatever I wanted to, a structured, meal plan. And I really struggled with addictive foods. Anybody out there struggling with addictive foods, drop a one in the chat for me, because that's something that was really hard for me to like let go. And even now, I still deal with that on a regular basis, making those tough choices. Okay, I see you, James. I see you, Maria. Thanks, Sylvia. But what really helped me though was really just following the guidebook. The guidebook was extremely easy. The detailed measurements, helped me stay on track. I realized I need to pay attention to what I'm eating, what am I putting in my body. Um, Plus, being a part of this community really helped me to feel like I wasn't alone, as well as getting into my life book. I was able to start digging deeper into, why I'm really here. One is my health, but two is to feel better, to have that more energy and continue to maintain, right? So with the life book, we're going to jump into element 20. And element 20 is talking about maximizing your anti-inflammatory protection. This element highlights three main points. One is exploring why your immune system is so important to optimal health. Two, identifies where and how inflammation could be showing up in your life. Three, evaluates the opportunity to reduce inflammation. So one, our immune system can be our friend or a foe. As a friend, it's our 24/7 on-call emergency that can help get rid of intruders to the body, such as bacteria, viruses, or parasites. As a foe, though, it can turn against us if we make habits of disease our way of life by our food choices, smoking cigarettes, and even sitting without exercise. Fun fact, sitting is the most ignored health threat and is actually killing more people than smoking. Woo, that blew my mind. Okay. I sit a lot for work, and it's actually suggested that you get up every hour that you're sitting. So if I'm working at least 8.5 hours or so, I need to be getting up at least 8 times out of that. And that's crucial. That's important. So moving on to the second part, the silent enemy, inflammation. If you turn to page 416 in your life book, there's a chart that highlights the habits of disease that cause inflammation. And this is spurred by internal factors, external factors, and type of food we eat. If left unchecked, it can bring about oxidative stress, which is a vicious cycle that slowly erodes our health and can bring about disease. The third part that this element brings out is how to reduce inflammation. If, with inflammation, in order to reduce it, we need to avoid overcooking or charring our foods, and sticking to steaming, baking, or boiling our food. We need to remove harmful chemicals from our home. Also, we need to eat antioxidant rich foods. We should be treating ourselves to massages, deep stretches, take a warm bath, even make your home cozy and inspiring. So Kyle already knows I need my daily massages. So that's a good healthy habit to have. And then drink your water, which we should already be doing at least 64 ounces a day to really like flush out the toxins, and it helps with your lymphatic system. I would like to now just, quickly just open up the room for anybody that read over this element, that have a point they would like to share. You can either raise your hand physically or virtually. We can call you to hear the points that you had, or just to share some highlights from your week.
Love it. Thank you, Lanita, for covering that element. So you guys, as she mentioned at this time, we would love to hear from you. So you can just raise your hand on the little icon. And if there's any parts of this element that stood out to you, we would love to hear from you, and how it's helping and impacting you. And if you haven't gotten to this element yet, it's okay. We would still love to hear from you if you have any wins, victories this week. If you're a brand new client, I know we have some new clients that ordered that hasn't even received their package. We would love to hear from you as well. Maybe just share with us what you're excited about and what made you decide to join. But we'll start off with Sylvia. Go ahead, Sylvia.
Seriously. Sorry, Lanita, you did. That was so amazing. I could listen to you for like the next 30 minutes. That was really, really great. Thank you. I'm extremely interested in this subject because I have chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia. And at first it was, this is life. This is the way it's going to have to be. And now through the element, I'm learning very, very, very methodically, in addition to my pain management doctor, who we're not going through the pain medication form anymore. We're doing other things. So I'm like you, I'm screaming, I need my massage. Me and my physical therapist, dude, we got to be right here. Because in order for me to continue every day, and the body doesn't know the difference, right? Like, you brought out that we need to eliminate stress. And how do we do that? Well, we have an element in the book that discusses it, but you also brought out how valuable it is for us to include those anti-inflammatories, keep those omegas going through our system. And I appreciated that. So thank you so much, because you definitely did set us in the right place today. Thank you, my dear.
I have something to say. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go for
Hello?
it. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Maria, and a really good friend. I met James through a really good friend of mine. Her name's Kat, and and I know her so well that she was. I mean, she's always been taking care of herself and working out and stuff like that, and then. Then she started using this program, and I've been, seeing a lot of results from her. And so I was like, wow, that's great. I always would ask her questions about it, but it just wasn't the right time for me, I guess. I wasn't really focused or really thinking about it. Oh yeah, and by the way, Lanita, you did a really good job. I mean, I'm just started, and I haven't even got my kit or anything yet, but it made a lot of sense of what you were talking about, because, before, let me just give you a little bit of background about myself. I'm originally, right now, I live in Arizona. I'm originally from Southern California, but I moved out here because my son and his family and my grandkids live out here. And so, but before then, I had like a sit down job, and I gained a lot of weight, and I just noticed that, certain parts of my body were like, would get inflamed, but I would have to like be more active, and then it would go away. So since I moved out here since the end of June, I just been more, it's a different life out here for me. I'm a little bit more active than I was. I have my grandchildren here, and I had got a job working out here. And so I was on my feet most of the time. And so one of the things that my family out here is they don't drink soda. And for fast food or Starbucks, it's like 40 miles away. So that was a big game changer for me. And so I went to the doctor just for a checkup, and I was like about 340. And then when I first went out there, and then when I can't say, maybe I couldn't tell you when, but currently now I'm like 314. And that was just because of not eating fast food, Starbucks, I was more active, helping taking care of the kids, always out and about. Then later on, I was talking to my friend Kat about, being more, I want to be more healthier for myself and also for my family. And just, the goal for everyone is longevity, right? So we were talking about it, and then she introduced me to James, which is, I mean, he's really nice and very knowledgeable about this, and very kind, and is a good listener of what my goals were. And so I'm so happy to be on this community, and I'm looking forward to listening to everybody and learning from you guys and through James. So there it is.
Thank you so much, Maria, and welcome, 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 welcome. Your transformation is just beginning. This community is lovely. You have the best coach, James. I know we all love him on here. So yeah, next, let me see, Carol. Carol, you had your hand up?
Okay, first, I'm apologize for being late. So I missed you. I sent you a little text. I'm going to listen to your replay. My world is crazy, so I'm so sorry, but I'm going to hear it so I can give you feedback. You can count on that. But this element is essential because, I mean, it just reminds you of everything that we're getting from this whole program, is that we really need to be aware of everything that surrounds us, what goes in our body, what's going on around us, the level of stress. All of that affects so many things. And our body is made, so it's so beautifully made. And the things that are going around us right now is what's affecting our ability to have that body to process correctly. And we can control some things and many things we cannot. But even listening to reading the element, then I also listened to some YouTubes, which I like to do. And there was a couple of things on there that I thought was pretty interesting. Because even small things, like I never thought about when I take clothes to the dry cleaners, that bag that the clothes come in, I never thought about that I need to throw that puppy out, think about that. And then we have so many people telling us about our cleaning products and just everything being clean with that, as well as what's going in our body as far as food. So all of those things make a big difference. And then for me, I internalize my stress. I don't always let it be shown when I'm like extremely stressed and when things are going bad for me. I mean, it's a lot of things do, but just finding ways to handle that better, like with exercise and with time outside and just taking time to breathe. I mean, there's just so many ways that we can minimize it as much as possible in the world we live in, and so this element meant a lot because it really makes me think about my ability to take better care of myself and have optimal health. So I really appreciated it. And hello, everyone. Forgive my lateness.
Thank you so much for sharing, Carol. I did read that part too about the dry cleaners, and I was like, me, I don't take barely anything there, but when I do take it, it literally sits in the bag for probably like the next season because it's my winter coat sitting there till the next season. So yeah, get rid of those plastic bags. Next up, we have Kyle. Kyle, you have your hand up?
Thanks for my turn. Even though my wife went first, I should have hit my hand up first. Dang. Anyway, good job, Lanita. Good job as always. And yeah, I'm super proud of her for one, and two, I'm super proud of just being a part of the program, just because it's definitely helped a lot. And I remember James mentioning what we're excited about. I'm excited at the fact that when I went to go get some new pants, I went down like 2 sizes, so that definitely was a plus. So I can't be, you don't really know is working even because everybody sees it but you, until you do something different. So buying some new clothes definitely makes you either more motivated or just keeps it where it's working. It matters. It definitely beneficial. So thank you, everyone. I appreciate everybody's comments, and I definitely appreciate the program and sense of making you change reevaluate the way you do things. So appreciate it, and good job again, Lanita.
Thank you so much, Kyle. Yeah, he didn't mention, but he went from size 42 down to a size 38, which I'm super proud of him because he's doing this and he's making these decisions for himself. So thank you, Kyle. Next up, we have Marie.
Yes, hi. I'm new. I'm a friend of Barbara's, and she invited me today to just sit down and listen to everyone. And I've seen her progress over the past year or so. And so I was excited to actually just sit in and hear everybody's testimony and see if this was something I wanted to do. I am familiar with weight loss programs, but for some reason I've never been able to maintain. I yo-yo a lot, and I actually just want to really find something where I can just basically make it a lifestyle. And I've seen the progress that she's made, and I'm excited to be a part of it. I am 5'5", 5'5", and I've lost maybe about 30 pounds, but I'm starting to put it back on. So I'm at like 206 pounds, and for my height, it's not healthy. I have high blood pressure, I'm borderline diabetes, and so this program would really probably help me.
Yes, for sure. And Barbara is an amazing coach. Amazing coach. She's my best friend's mom, and we're all on the same team, just encouraging everybody. So if you want to jump on board, I would say start today. But yeah, welcome, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Did anybody else have any comments before I pass it back over to James? Oh, Donna, you have your hand up?
That. I look for my unmute. Yes, hi everyone. How's everybody doing? Well, as far as the inflammation, the element, what I like about it is that it does direct us to the right foods to eat, because it's so important, because inflammation does cause a lot of health issues. So we want to, definitely have the knowledge of what's good for us and what's not. But one of my takeaways right now is that I came out of obesity today. I reached the just overweight. So I'm still overweight, but I'm out of obesity. So that's a huge step. Yes, I'm excited. So that felt really good. And I just been on the program. We're in our 5th month. So it was October. So so down like 42 pounds almost. So yeah, it's exciting. And just a lot of wonderful benefits that come along with that. Just being able to do things, go up and down the steps, and, just be able to be more active without feeling, that you're carrying all this extra weight with you, and trying on new clothes and, getting back into size 10, it's all so exciting and encouraging for, to keep motivating me to keep going. So that's my win today.
Thanks so much for sharing, Donna. You are
Thank you.
incredible. I've been following your story closely, you and your husband, and you guys look amazing. You're doing such a good job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Thank you.
Did anybody else? Oh, Anita, AKA Mommy. You have to unmute yourself.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was just wanting to let you know that I was trying to read over the information because I tend to have some in my lower legs. And since I'm not eating all the sugar now that I know what the causes are, the sugar and some of the things that I need to put in my diet, but I have been eating more greens and the collard greens and the nuts and the salmon. So I'm just going to start adding more of the anti-inflammatory foods in my diet. And yes, I'm down 50 pounds now. So it's kind of cool to have my stomach go down where I can actually see my legs and my feet and all this stuff. So, and thank you for Lanita for being my, she just invested in me, and she saw that I needed to lose weight, and she's been there for me the whole step of the way. And I just want to say thank you to Lanita, and I keep staying on her because she's staying on me.
Thank you so much, Mom, for coming in and sharing. Um, of course, I'm really invested in you because you're my mom. But as a client, she's just one person that really just stays determined to stay focused, stay on the program, follow everything step by step. And that I love. You jumping on the meetings, reading your life book. That's what it's all about, you guys. Stay connected, jump on the meetings, talk to your coach regularly, report back every week your weigh-ins, things like that. But yeah, if we don't have any more hands up, I'll just turn it over to James.
All right. Oh man, that was incredible. Thank you so much, Lanita, for leading us tonight. And you guys want to know what I got out of this? That's so cool. Because Lanita said yes. Look at her husband Kyle's transformation, her mom complete, not only just, and I know she didn't get into her full story, but not only just the weight, but her health has completely transformed. And there's a lot of people in there that is getting healthy because Lanita said yes, not only to her personal health, and by doing that, she inspired other people, but also becoming a coach and taking that lead to help and support these other people. So Lanita, thank you for leading us this evening, and for everyone that commented and shared. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate you guys. Before we end, I do have an announcement for this. May not specifically apply to you for our clients, but I know we heard someone that said that they haven't even started on program. This might apply to you. So on yesterday, Monday, Optavia announced they're doing what's called the Essential Start promotion. And what that is, it's a Essential Start incentive. And really what that is I've only seen this done twice in my 5-year career as a coach, where Optavia is going to pay you, or they're discounting the program almost $100 for a new client to get started, which is pretty remarkable and pretty incredible. I think our program is amazing. I don't feel like it. My opinion, I think it should cost more. But the fact that Optavia is doing this is really incredible. So for those that are here, maybe you're not on program, this is a great time to start because one, you get to save some money. And then for those that are already clients, this is a wonderful opportunity for you to go out and share. Those people that's been watching you on your journey, those friends and family that you know can benefit from this, or even those people on your heart that you would love to see get healthy. If you have friends, family, coworkers that you would love to see get healthy, this is a great time. Help them save some money and also help them get healthy and change their life. So just connect them with your coach. You don't need to go and explain 5 and 1 and fat burn or anything like that. Just tell them I have an amazing coach. And I'm eating these fuelings and I'm getting healthy and dropping the weight. And I want to connect you with my coach, and their coach will be able to connect with them and figure out which plan is right for them. But something else I will throw in there, because I know it's changed my life, is this is a great time for you to consider coaching. Your friends and family would rather be coached by you. You can send them to your coach, but if they have questions, they're probably going to come to you anyways for questions. So you might as well get paid for coaching them. And there's a lot of, financially, it's a blessing, but it's just a lot of fulfillment and rewarding, a lot of purpose, knowing that we're responsible for helping people get healthy. So just something to think about, and talk to your coach about it. Really, with open mind, talk to your coach, and they'll be more than happy to explain to you more about the incentive and also the coaching opportunity. Cool. At this time, we're going to thank everyone, all our clients for jumping on. We are going to transition into our coaching call at this time. Clients, you're more than welcome to stay on. Not only do we meet together as clients, as a group, but we meet together as coaches. So we're going to transition into our coaching call, our coaching team huddle at this time. And again, thanks to everybody for coming on. We love this support, love the community, and thanks for all for your comments. And Lanita for leading us this evening. So cool. So next week, I'm actually excited for next week too. You guys, we're almost through this life book, which is really, really cool. This is our second time around doing this. So we started this and we wanted to really dive into this life book together. And so this is the second time around. There's 26 elements. We just finished element 20. And yeah, next week, what are we going to talk about? Element 21, do you need supplements? Really, really good element there. And I believe we have Tamara Bryant, the coach of all coaches, Tamara Bryant, who's going to be leading us next week on that. Cool.
Thank you, James.
Oh, of course. You're very, very welcome. I'm not sure who said that, but you're welcome. Who was that?
Thank you, James. Have a good night.
All right. Good night, you guys. Thank you so much.
It was me, Maria.
Oh, thank you, Maria. Thank you for sharing tonight. We really do appreciate you. Thank you for sharing. I'm excited for you to get your program and for you to get started. Excited for your transformation.
Thank you all. Okay, have a good evening. Thank you all. Have a good evening. Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye. All right, coaches. Well, good evening, coaches. Welcome to our Tuesday evening coach community call. So we have a lot of exciting things going on. Obviously, we just talked about our Essential Start promotion. And we're going to take some time to really, well, we would love to hear from you guys, coaches, on how you guys are using it. I'm not going to go over it. If you guys don't know about it, it's all on Optavia Coach Answers. But the last two calls we had yesterday, the Fraser call and the Monday night call, also in Agents of Transformation, the Valentines did an amazing job explaining that. If you guys need that information, just reach out to your coach or reach out to me and let me know, and we'll get all the information to you guys. But what we will do is I would like to hear, we're going to open it up to you guys because I would love to hear from the group on really two things. One, how are you planning on using this incentive to inspire and help more people? And when it comes to like messages you're sending out, how you're connecting with your clients, asking for referrals. Would love to hear from that. And then we'll also spend some time to really dig into March Madness and what our takeaways and what we're getting out of March Madness. I always love the last week of March Madness because as we call it, Jamil calls it Pearls of Wisdom, where we get to hear from really the best of the best in all of Optavia, all the integrated presidential directors. And it's so cool that Jamil invites other integrated presidential directors within the company of Optavia. I don't know if you guys know, these people, they're not on Jamil's team. So he goes and gets these other integrated presidential directors who's reached the highest rank in the company to come on and to inspire us, educate us, teach us. So yesterday we had Susie Heyman, who was incredible. Her story's amazing. She's the one who shot out the gate and just crushed it. And then we heard from Corey Baker this morning, who's actually one of my favorite speakers. I love hearing and listening to Corey Baker. Two completely different stories. You guys hear that? For those that were on, two completely different stories, even different styles, different approaches. But I think it's good. It's necessary. I actually messaged Jamil today after the March Madness, and I said, for where I'm at in my season, in my life, usually Susie yesterday would have spoke to me, but today, Corey Baker really spoke to me. Really did. And I felt like he was talking to me. So that was really good. And I'm excited tomorrow. Jamil already announced it. I can't think of her name, but another amazing integrated presidential director who's going to be sharing with us tomorrow. But so let's hear from you guys. Two things we'll talk about is, let's start off with March Madness. the Essential Start Incentive. How are you guys doing with that so far? I know it's only been 2 days. Has anyone already signed up clients? I was able to sign up 2 yesterday using the incentive. You guys heard from Maria, she was one of them. But how are you guys using that? How do you plan on using it? Do we have any questions, any tips, suggestions, advice? How do you guys feel about this Essentials Start Incentive that Optavia is doing? Let's hear from you guys. Go ahead, Nelly.
The whole month I've been trying, telling people about the program, and when I go to the price, then everybody say it's too much. I had to come with the money, and it's always about the money. And now with this offer, I was able to go back to them, to the ones tell me that, and say, look, this is the great opportunity because you say you don't have that much money, but now it's $100 off. And I was able to one of my clients to go back and put an order because they benefit her, and sign one client today. And I've been trying to see the other ones. They say they're coming back. We see.
Very nice. I love that. Yeah, that was one of the biggest tips, the biggest suggestions is for those that we've talked to or done assessments with in the past that said, they want to do the program, but financially they couldn't. This is a great opportunity to go back to them and say, hey, it's $90 off. And then I see Donna, we would love to hear from you, and maybe you can tell us what you said that you're throwing in an extra 10, so it's $100 off. I had a client, I threw in an extra 25, so it was $115 off. So it was like $305 for this new client to get started, which is, you guys think about it, $300 for a month's supply of food. I told a client today, you can't buy $300 in groceries at the grocery store for $300. So yeah, go ahead, Sylvia.
I get so wrapped up in y'all when y'all are talking. It's like, sitting at the feet of, I don't know, yeah. But just like Nelly said, going back into the list and going back through, candidates and letting them know and being excited about it. It doesn't take much. I'm actually having to dial it back. If y'all have seen any of my posts, I'm trying to reel it in a little bit, and not just fire hose folks. But James, you said about Corey Baker, one of the things that he asked about when we can talk to our clients is, what's the most difficult part about being you? And that question is so profound, and we were able to use it today. And honestly, I almost felt like this is hold on. Oh no, we're being taught every week about upper level thinking. So, because I wanted to go, oh, okay, this is a lot of, but it's like, oh, okay, you're okay. And it ain't about me. So let me just take a listen and see, because I know that we can help her. And yes, she saw that this program can help her. So she's not an if, it's a win.
Love that. Thank you, Sylvia. Yeah, that's a deep question. When he asked that, and I've heard him say that before, but when he asked that, I even start thinking about for myself, what's the most difficult part about being me? And it really does open up some things. Really, really does. Because I started just, going deep in there. So definitely is some higher level thinking. Definitely is. Isn't that so cool as clients? I mean, coaches, we get to ask people that, like, how often do they have people ask them these type of questions? What do you want? Why is it important to you? What's the most difficult thing about being you? And then we listen, we sit and listen, and then we offer a solution. Yeah, it's very good. Thank you, Sylvia. Go ahead, Carol.
Okay, I don't have anything earth shattering, but you're asking what we're doing. I don't. I did what they said do. Open your book and go through your previous health assessments and just tell everybody. So I started there. And from that, I have 2 that will be signing April 5. And the reason it's April 5 is because they're gone away. So they don't want anything shipped right now. But April 5, they'll be back. So we were signing up April 5 for 2, husband and wife. And I have 2 that, well, one definitely, no, 2, what's today? Tuesday? One signed yesterday. One signed today. Was that today? Over there yesterday? I don't know. Anyway, I signed 2 people up for sure. And then I have one that I was trying, I've been looking at my phone. I had one question before I put it through. So I will have 3 that I'm signing today, tomorrow. I don't know. I'm so lost. But I'm signing people based on, I called them, told them, and they said, oh, okay. One saw my ad though, the posting. That's another thing, posting. And she was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that since I've been going. She's a family member. She saw that discount and she was like, oh, yeah, maybe so. So I have her too. So yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it, James. That's it.
Very nice. I love it. Thank you. Thanks for sharing that, Carol. So cool.
Oh, and I added the $10 too to make it 100. That's
okay. Yeah. Yeah. Very good. Cool. All right, Donna. Donna says she signed up 3 yesterday. Donna, please give us your secrets on how'd you sign up 3 clients.
Well, basically the same, I think a lot of us are doing is the one I knew was waiting and then financial reasons. So I reached out to her, let her know about the incentive right now. And she signed up. She said, okay, I'm ready. I had sent her a video and she watched it and then said, yeah, I'm ready. So I signed up her yesterday. And then a couple from Florida, my sister knows from one of the congregations. And I did know her too. But Jill, my sister was telling me that, she was really desperate, about losing weight and everything. So I reached out to her and I told her about the incentive and everything. And her husband both signed up, which I was really surprised. So they both got an account. And then, so those 3. And then I have another couple in Delaware through another friend here that couldn't sign up because of so many soy issues, but she's referring people to me. So, and her husband want to sign up. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me. So, and then I have a couple other ones. Again, I'm reaching out to the ones that have said, that they, it was a little too much. They weren't ready yet, for one reason or another. So I'm letting them know about the incentive. And I'm not letting them know that it goes into April because I'm trying to get them to sign up before the end of March. So I'm not just telling them it's a limited time, So I'm not letting that out, but it's going well. I'm excited.
Yeah, very nice. That's good. Really, really good. Thanks for giving us those tips. Cool. Anyone else? Laquita. Hello, my sister. How's it going? Laquita's not a coach, but we'd love to hear from you.
Yeah, I'm not a coach, but I did.
Not yet, but go ahead, my sister. Let everybody know. I'm excited you're here.
I'm excited I'm here because this has been an act of Congress for me to get here. But I actually had one of the girls at work. She, I was talking about, how much weight I had lost in just that first week and in the second week. And she came back to me. I didn't know she was listening to me because I was not talking to her. And she came back and she said, you inspired me. I was like, okay. And she said, I'm going to sign up. Sign up for what? Because I totally was oblivious as to what she was talking about. And she said, I want to do that diet. I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me tell you who to call. But unfortunately, she had already went on the internet and found somebody to be her coach. So, but it's just the fact that people are being inspired by, just us talking in conversation. So I'm going to keep talking to people.
I love that. Very cool. Laquita, thanks for sharing that. Could you, would you mind sharing us a little bit about your progress and your story? Like what made you decide to get started? How has it been since you started program? How much you've lost? What's changed for you since you started?
Well, It has been amazing, actually. I got started because one of the other brothers signed up, and we were together, he and his wife and myself, my husband, and I was like, okay, what are you doing? And so he said, oh, I'm doing a wellness, program. And I said, okay, so just spill it. Stop trying to beat around the bush. Go and tell me what you guys are doing, because she had started looking really good too. And I was like, okay, you guys are doing something. What's up? And so I know for a fact that, I had seen them previously in the weeks, and I was like, okay, they were bigger than this a few weeks ago. So I'm like, I know they didn't do the bypass or get a lap band or anything. So I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? So I made them tell me, they said it's about your way of life, and that's what they told me. We're on a program that helps us to control our way of life, the eating process. So I was like, okay, so talk to me. And they said, well, we have this special food now. I've done a diet where you get the special food ordered and and all that before, but it just didn't inspire it. It didn't work like this one does. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna try it. So I went on and called you up, and I was like, okay, I'm busy. I don't know when, how I'm gonna do it. As a matter of fact, the food sit in my den for like 2 weeks before I touched it because I didn't have time to even read to find out what I need to do. So I was kind of afraid. Then finally, I and you called me and you said, okay, go in that box and get 5 things out of that box. And so that's what started. I took those 5 things to work because of my schedule. I'm crazy busy. I sent you a text and said, dude, I tried. I tried. So the fact is that those meals, this program is helping me to not have to worry about food, because I wouldn't eat for like hours because I didn't have time to make something, And so it really helped me. Chick-fil-A has become my friend, and those salads, I need those salads because they're quick, because I'm about to go somewhere else and do something else. So that's my meal, or I save that for the end of the day so I can eat with my husband. So it's like these meals, they work. I'm not hungry, and that's why I'm able to do 10 weeks of this program. It's been awesome. And to lose, I think in the first week, I lost like 7 pounds the first week. And I was like, okay, this is a wrap. I'm doing this. So I've been staying with it. I don't want to, you don't want to, branch outside of it. I don't have time to branch outside of it because I'm not going to cook. And my husband, he respects my eating habits, and he does a lot of blending vegetables. And so I let him do that, and I grab my drink and go out the door. So it has worked well, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys.
Very nice. I love it. Thank you, Laquita, for sharing. Really, really do appreciate you. I know you're extremely busy, so thank you for getting on and staying on our call, even during the coaching huddle. Very cool. All right, let's keep this going. Go ahead, Mr. Al.
Hello, how's everybody doing? So just like James, I signed up two people as of today since starting Monday. And it's funny because Roberto, I actually talked to earlier in March, and he was, the money and was too much. And then once I told him about the incentive, he was automatically on it. He was like, yo, let's do Monday morning, let's do it. So then Monday morning, he was the first one to sign up, and then he did one today. So posting a lot, and really helps on that. I pretty much get a comment every day on it. I just set up 2 more health assessments for later on in this week. So just keep on posting, and I think it's actually pretty cool because a lot of people are not, or a lot of hesitant on the, the 420, 421, whichever it is, but you take, $100 away from that, $9 away from that, and then everybody's, surprised and like they can do it. So, but then, and then another thing I wanted to say is on the March Madness this morning, he said, I think it was pretty cool because it pretty much affected, I felt like he was talking to me because how he said he didn't hit IPD again. And I thought that was really cool because I've been stuck for a while where I haven't reached ED again. So it's seeing somebody that's at the top that didn't reach IPD again and him talking about it, I think that was pretty cool because I thought it was just me. I thought I was the only one. I'm like, man, I'm not doing good no more. Like I'm not reaching it back. But seeing that the top, it, go through the same thing, as we're going through, and it's still gonna happen. It's actually pretty cool. So I thought that was getting me more life, more confidence, and more like it can happen to anybody. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was. Thanks, Al. Yep. Yeah, Corey Baker's he knows how to really hit those pain points too. But that was really good. Thanks, Al, for sharing the tips and the personal experience from the from March Madness. All right. Let's go with Donna. And then Carol, then Ricky. Where'd your hand go? Oh, there it goes.
Oops. I'm talking and I didn't unmute myself. Laquita made me think about it, was that because of the savings of, the program, because of the friends getting ready to go back to the hall and all, I know they're going to have busy schedules, and the couple that got on the program already have a busy schedule. So they're going to be crazy busy. So I suggested the lean and green meals. And they ordered several different kinds for like meeting nights and busy days. So like Laquita, if you haven't tried the lean and green meals, they're very good and they come in handy when you're busy because they're only 90 seconds and they're very good. They're all good. Is there a way to put in suggestions anyway to up the via? Like, is there like a suggestion box type of thing we can do? Do you know of? Because one of the things was, it's like, because you get 6 of the lean and green meals as a set, but there is 6 different kind. If they could put out a variety pack where you can get one of each kind instead of getting all of the same, that would be really cool.
Yeah, that would be. You know what I would suggest, Donna? In July, when we go to national convention, you walk straight up to the president, Nick Johnson, who's going to be there, and he mingles with everybody. You walk straight up to Nick Johnson and you say, "Hey, I have a suggestion for you."
Yeah, because it's like a variety pack. It would be great, and you get to try each one,
Yeah. So
but
good.
they are all good. They're all very good.
Yep, very nice. So yeah, I'll stand right behind you too when you ask them.
Yeah, you'll be up here, I'll be down here.
Very cool. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Go ahead, Carol.
I almost got lost in what everybody was saying. I had to think, what was my hand up for? I couldn't remember. Okay, so I had a couple of thoughts. One of them is like the whole time I'm sitting here, I have a client who will not be a coach, and she's always looking for more clients for me. And she sent me this thing where she's trying to get her coworker to sign up. She said, I even broke it down, and I had never really thought about it. With this program, it's between $10 and $11 a day. $10 and $11 a day. That's the cost of one Chick-fil-A visit. I think Chick-fil-A is even more than that if I order the whole meal, right? I don't know. It's a no-brainer. It really is a no-brainer. Anyway, that was one thing. The other thing was after hearing Al, I thought about this morning. Ricky and I had a conversation about today. I really appreciated the part of, well, there's a lot about what he said, but one thing that I heard was the plant. You know, we're all buried in something. I'm going to say manure, not the word he used, but manure. We all have stuff that we go through. And sometimes we just get all wallowed down in that. And we're either buried, where we feel like there's no way I can come out, you know, this is done deal, or we're planted like a flower. And so we grow. And I just appreciate that with this program that I'm planted now and I'm growing past all of that stuff that held me down. So sometimes it can be rough and I get all stuff in my head. I have so much going on and it just becomes too much. But I really appreciated that I'm not going to let that bury me. I'm going to use it and let me grow, because I think I got more to offer.
Yeah, wow, so good. That was good. Yeah, I love that. Are you buried or planted? And it's just great. It's crazy how it's just the mindset thing. That's it's how you perceive it, how you look at it. Are you buried or are you planted? And you can just switch that mindset and just think of it differently. So cool. All right, Ricky.
And I forgot everything I was going to say, but I think the main thing I was going to say is what Donna just said about the fuelings. Last week, one of the ladies that I coach was complaining about, you know, having to cook and all that kind of thing. And she said she married a chef and she never had to cook and she didn't like that part. So suggested the meals. And so she decided to order the meals, and with her discount from the time before, and just her discounts from the time before, she was able to order, I think it was 6 packages. She had almost one of, must have been 5 then, 5 of everything, because one she didn't get. And so that came to a month worth of meals, and it was like $117. So she got all her meals for a month covered for $117 for her lean and green meal. So that was another suggestion, especially with the big savings that people are getting, and they're just getting started. Why not use that money and then order yourself some of the meals? And my other thing was about Corey that I liked so much, because I felt like he was talking directly to me as well. And the part about staying on the beach, because if you leave the beach, you won't see any waves or anything. So you may as well stay on the beach.
Yep. So good. So good. Thank you, Ricky. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciate it. Cool. All right, you guys. Well, we are at the hour. Our time here is up. I think in just wrapping up, and I talked for those that were on the Fraser call last night. I think it comes down to who said it. Someone said it. I don't remember who. It was one of our on our coaching call about being excited. That's really what it comes down to, is people follow excitement. You know, people, and that's really what it comes down to. People follow what you are excited about. So this is exciting because, you know, we're helping people save money now and we're getting people healthy. But take this incentive and just go share it. Go live out loud. Go post to your stories, to your Instagram, to your Facebook stories like crazy. This is the time where you want to be very, very enthusiastic, very, very excited about what's going on, and go share it. As Corey talked about today, it's wonderful, wonderful sharing other people's transformation. And trust me, guys, right now, go do that a lot. Go flood your stories and page with different types of transformation, but go share a lot about your own personal journey, your own story. That's what inspires people. People want to see you. They're following you not to see my transformation or Nellie's transformation or Lanita's transformation, but they're following you to see your transformation. And speaking of Lanita does very, very well with that. She's always posting and sharing her own personal story as well as others, but very, very well with posting a lot about her own transformation. But this is what's going to attract people to you. But my last tip advice is, you guys don't wait for people to come to you. Please, please don't, especially with this promotion. Don't think just posting people are going to come and ask you, what is this $100 off? This is where you want to be. You want to go out and go start these conversations and go talk to people and go share it. You have to go start the conversation. Those people that are liking your post, you have to go thank them for liking your post and go start and initiate the conversation. The people that are on your hundreds list, you have to go to them and go start the authentic conversation and share with them what you're excited about and share with them what's going on. Don't wait. The people that sit around and wait for, I'm just going to post and, you know, throw some up and hopefully someone's going to reach out and ask, you will be disappointed. You will be disappointed. Trust me, I've seen with these incentives, easily people bring on 15, 16, 20, 30 clients a month. Last time we did this, you guys may know Linda. Linda, I think, brought on like 70 coaches in 1 month from this incentive. Almost 70 coaches in 1 month from this incentive. The last time Optavia did it. So we have something that's very special where if you, for those that actually want to, get out of your way, get out of your own way and go share it. Go talk to people. Again, don't wait for them, but you go initiate and go start the conversations, go talk to as many people as possible. And all you're doing is just sharing. It's just sharing. Okay. Well, friends, thank you guys for being here this evening, and so good seeing you guys. We'll see you guys all next week, and let's go crush this. And you guys, this is a great opportunity to go help a lot of people. And let's make it happen. Let's go help some people. Have a good night,
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Good night.